Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Tim Kirby Russia. This is going to be kind of a weird one. If you saw the icon there, you can see this isn't going to be the happiest episode of this program. I actually did a live stream based on this topic of admitting defeat on this channel, but it was really kind of a lot of repetition. Nobody called in. Most of the time we get call-ins, and there weren't a lot of questions. So I thought I'd sort of re-record this and put it short and simple. The short thing is my, usual boosty donations. Well, the major people who've been kind of making this podcast happen, I guess they finally gave up because I don't see their donations there anymore. And I'm not going to go right to them and beg. To be honest, guys, with the whole censorship machine, ironically, I just got my YouTube channel uncensored. But still, political content from a pro-Russian slant it's kind of a no-go. I've tried everything that I could do to make this channel successful. I think this is actually episode 240 of this show, which is pretty crazy. I've had a good run. I guess I appreciate that more or less. There's like 10,000 subscribers on pretty much everything I do, but I think that that's pretty much the limit of this whole Tim Kirby Russia thing, unless I can make it more professional. So, I always try to have at least 8 videos a month. Maybe some of you noticed, but like 2 videos a week, every week in a month, and that was sort of my promise to myself, and I kept that promise for a few years. But guys, it's taken up a lot of time, and now that I'm gonna be really not making any money, and of course I appreciate the people who are still on Boosty. For those of you who are still donating to Boosty, that money will go towards the American Village Project, okay? So your donations are still very much needed, but the amount of people who donate like a couple dollars here and there, in total, it didn't add up to the amount of money from like the 1 or 2 people who really gave a lot every month, and apparently, I guess they've given up, or they're not interested, or I did a bad job, or something like that. But about doing a better job, I am going to try as best as I can to get going as fast as I can in building a new home. My main problem, I think, that really holds this channel back is, well, it's not just this camera's kind of shitty, but I'm in a shitty small box in a shitty place with a shitty shirt, and I need a studio. And I've been fighting and working and getting the architects going on creating a new house, a bigger, better house where I'll actually be able to have a full studio and put in some real nice cameras and actually do something more professional, even if from home. But I'll put it this way, doing a lot of live streams and these interviews, for you guys, it might not seem like a lot of work, but it actually adds up to be. Especially anything with guests is a lot of messaging. It's a lot of writing questions in advance. It's a lot of, organizing your time, and you have to work on their time. So if it's a really cool guest, one of my favorite guests was Red Pill 78. Great guy, fascinating. I would have loved to have had him back on the program, but he only works at like late night Florida time, which is like 5 or 6 a.m. here, and it's like, I had him on once, and then I went on his program once. Cool guy. I'd love to have him back, but man, when you're not making any money, waking up at 5 a.m. ain't fucking fun. I'll tell you that fucking much. So, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of admitting a temporary defeat. I'm going to give this a 6-month break, and we'll see if at least I can maybe get construction on a new home started, or maybe find a new podcast studio, or maybe find something else. Another thing you should also know is that, I'll continue to do the Tim Kirby Russia Hardcore on Telegram, but there's going to be a lot more just sharing stuff. But you should also know that I've really gotten into the whole international Russophile movement. I think that's kind of the culmination of a lot of the sort of political work I've done over the years, and that's proved to be a lot more fruitful. Not just because I got to meet Judge Napolitano and Larry Johnson, who are super cool. Love those guys. But not just because they're cool, but because, it really, I think, puts a feather in my cap in Russian society, and I think it's offering me more ability to do what I wanted to do with this sort of project, to really be a human bridge between Russia and America, and share the interesting ideas that exist in Russia with the Western audience. because I still think they're very valid. But the way I've been doing it here over the last few years is very, just got to get this done on the weekend. Okay, do another live stream. Okay, find another guest. And everything's just kind of in a rush. And, I don't know, guys. So now that I am without really donations of any sort, probably I'll be getting $30 a month total donations or something now. I think I'm just going to have to call it quits here, guys. So anyways, what can I say? I'll try to be back by October 2025, pending I'm still alive. And we'll go from there. But for now, I need a break from this because I've got bigger fish to fry and much more lucrative economic opportunities to pursue. Anyways, Tim Kirby Russia signing out for at least 6 months. Yeah.